Alright guys, we are at Pickerington Ponds. It's part of the Columbus Metro Park system. It's a natural area. These ponds are made by the Wisconsin Glacier a few thousand years ago. They're glacier kettle ponds, wetlands, mostly emergent wetlands with a surrounding upland area of native prairie grasses. Today we hope to see some more water birds. We're going to see the osprey, a mature bald eagle, some swans, ring-necked duck, bufflehead, the northern shoveler, mallard, and several other water species. So I hope you enjoy this little tour of Pickerington Ponds, and it'll be added to the Moodle page on YouTube. Thanks. Alright guys, we are at Pickerington Ponds. It's a metro park in Fairfield County, and since we had a immature bald eagle at Lake Logan, I thought we'd pick up this mature bald eagle here at Pickerington Ponds. It's over in a dead snag. Of course, the adult has the white head and a yellowish bill and the white tail. You find it a lot, and I mentioned this before, bald eagles around water areas, whether they're wetlands or lakes, any body of water. Typically you'll find bald eagles around. They do like to feed on, they will feed on carrion, but they also will feed on fish. They're pretty adaptable to about any type of food source. But I thought I'd share this one with you at Pickerington Ponds. I've got some ring-necked ducks here. Diving coming up, so be patient with us here. There's a group of them, both females and males. One way to identify them is actually not the ring around the neck, but a ring around the bill, a white ring around the bill. Let's get refocused here. Where's the group at? Okay, if you notice the ring around the bill, it's a black and white duck, of course. It's got that little Nike mark on the side the males do. Also, it has sort of like a knob or a little crown on its head, a little peak on its head, which is a good way to identify it from the scalp, the shape of the head. It's coming back into focus here. Notice the black and white. You can see kind of the Nike stripe on there, that little mark there between the breast and the side is a good way to identify the ring-necked duck. Here's the ring-necked duck, nice frontal. You see the white ring around its bill. Okay, and the black and white, it's black and white duck, like a lot of divers are. There's a female with that dusky mottled brown coloration, but has the white ring around the bill, so you can tell it from the female scalp. Alright guys, we're looking at piebald grebe. Best I can get it in anyway. Notice the very stubby, small grebe with a very short chicken-like bill. There you go, pair of piebald grebe. It's got a little white marking on its bill, of course. Very short, stubby body, short tail with a white rump patch as well. Alright guys, we have a flock of American coots here. Notice the bright white bill, chicken-like head, charcoal black body. They're diving right now. They're primarily vegetarians, so we're in a very shallow water wetland here, so they're probably feeding on vegetation, I would imagine. Coots are migrants for the most part. They are here on these glacial ponds here at Pickerington Ponds, and there you have it, the American coot. Males and females are identical, so you really can't tell them apart in the field. So there's a little close-up shot of them. You also see a bit of red on the base of the bill. Let's see if they come back in. There we go. Coots, heavy vegetation eaters. and normally they're very gregarious. You usually find huge flocks of them that migrate through. Okay, now we have in the background some more American coots, and then we have a gadwall in the background. You notice a black rump. Oops. See if we can get a better shot of it here. Let me see if I can find the male. Oop, nope. Some more American coots, guys. We have a mallard. This is a Drake mallard. Of course, you guys should be familiar with this. Green head. Close up there. There we go. With a green head, yellow bill, white around the neck. A mallard. It's a Drake mallard there. I believe there's a female here as well. There it is, a Drake mallard. Turns around. Female. Drake mallard, yellow bill, green head, kind of rusty red breast, white ring around its bill. Or right ring around its neck. Yep, there it goes. Oop, there's two of them. That's not too bad, is it? Okay, we have a northern shoveler here. Superficially, it kind of looks like a mallard, but with a green head. Spoon-like bill, very bright white breast with the red rusty flanks as opposed to the breast like the mallard. Again, this is a preening northern shoveler. So you can see the heavy black spoon-like bill, green head, no ring around its neck, white breast, and kind of rusty red flanks. Shoveler. And the female, there's the female right there, kind of mallard-like, but it does have the heavy spoon-like bill. Okay guys, we have a Drake bufflehead here. Again, look at the white markings on the head that wrap around the head. Small diver. Black on top, white on the bottom, very short bill. The female, if we see it, will have a kind of a white snowball on the side of its head, as opposed to the white, larger white markings of the drake. There you go. A Drake bufflehead, doing a little bit of preening. Pretty fortunate it's not diving. Got kind of a bluish gray bill as well. All right, guys. We have a mute swan that apparently is on eggs fairly early, but not impossible. The mute swan, obviously a very large swan. It's an invasive species. It will drive off other geese and swans from any body of water. Characteristic is the bill. It has that sort of bump on the base of the bill, which is pretty identifiable. It has kind of orange, reddish sort of color to it as well. The mute swan is sort of a invasive that's gone wild, so to speak, and you'll find them in a lot of different bodies of water throughout the state of Ohio. The mute swan. Okay, good look at it there. And the colorations are all in the around the bill area, much different than what you'd have in a tundra swan or a whistling swan, either one. There you go. There you go. That's a pretty good shot. You can see the bill black around the base. A little lump or bump there, the area at the base of the bill. Here's one. At Pickerington Ponds. There he is. All right, we have a osprey here on a platform nest at Pickerington Ponds. A beautiful shot of one. They haven't started nesting yet. They could be just looking for a nesting site at this point. There's a close-up in. You can see the markings on its head, kind of the white with the black ice stripe going through it. Overall dark coloration. Got the extremely hooked bill because it primarily hunts fish. Looks like it's tending, perhaps preparing to nest. I don't see a mate anywhere, so anyway, there's the osprey. See the black markings through the eye, white head, dark body, white front. The white markings through the eye, I can tell you from a bald eagle, slightly smaller than a bald eagle, but you can see the markings on the head.